Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of Pokemon Grape version. So this is going to be another weekend special and I am very excited to play this game, and this is demo 1 of the game. Demo 2 of the game will be coming out sometime in December, which is why I'm playing this game in advance of that. And I actually need your help because for demo 2, the creator of the game, ADC on Poke Community, has offered to give away event Pokemon where you would send him your save file and he would give you a Pokemon in return and send you back the save file so you could play through with a Pokemon that either has moves that you can't obtain normally or, you know, Pokemon that are hard to catch otherwise. And so I kind of need your guys' help to pick a starter, pick an event Pokemon, sorry. And so I'm gonna put all of the choices in the description, but the finalists, I have a lot of them. I'm just gonna read them off, and so please leave a comment if you want to. I know I don't normally ask for comments or anything, but this time would be helpful, you know, get our little community involved kind of. So the first you could pick is Johto Starters. And, you know, it's pretty cool to play in a first generation hack. Second is Psyduck with Amnesia. And Amnesia in this game is very good because it boosts up special by 2 stages, so that means your special attack and special defense. So it would be like a super powered Psyduck. Next up is Scyther with Twineedle, which is one of the most powerful bug type moves in first generation. Next is Horsey with Freezebreath, which is a gas type. Yes, there are many different typings in this game. And it has a 30% chance of freezing, which is very high for freeze. So, next up is Porygon with Zap Cannon. Always cool to use Porygon because I never get to really use it. Dratini with Extremespeed. Mew with Moonblast, and the fairy type is also in this game. And then last but not least is Larvitar with Rock Climb, and it gets a special stone gene, and that can evolve it into a Uranytar, I guess, and it's a Fakemon made by the creator. It kind of looks like a derpy Tyranitar, and it is Rock Light type, so there you have it. If you want to vote on any of the others in the description, that's fine, but those would be the ones I would be interested in using. So let's get into it. Demo 1, I think, has 2 gym badges, and I'm not going to be able to super speed in this because the Visual Boy Advance really can't handle super speeding first gen games, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But we are in the region of Frejo, I guess, and Clago, I guess, so there you go. And there are many, I think, 2nd and 3rd gen Pokemon and beyond, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be Dave as always, and yeah, I mean, there is a lot of backstory for just the first demo of a game. The rival in the game is the son of the leader of some criminal group organization, so other than that, we will just get into the story as it progresses. I haven't played a ton of the game. This game is extremely difficult, so I might have to grind up immediately after I get my first Pokemon. So that shows how hard the game is. I normally don't like to grind, but some of these trainer battles can be very difficult. And so we're going to have to head south out of our hometown, and I hope this doesn't happen a whole lot. Alright, so if, you know, those pauses with fraps or whatever happens a lot, I'll just cut those out. So, 1,000 years ago, we've stolen them Plateau Zone. That's why there's a feud. Okay, interesting. And I guess we're gonna head south. So, I don't think there's a lot to do on these routes. So, yeah. All right. And that guy shouldn't be saying Pallet Town, but that's alright. All of these hacks seem to have that. And this weekend there will be a double feature of hacks that I'll be showing off. One is a very recently released game, and I'm doing this because, oh, I think he's going to give us a sample, a potion, so there you go. And yeah, I'm going to be showing off a very recently made hack that was released last weekend, and it has an interesting story, and it has a lot of bugs, but hopefully it will still be, you know, enjoyable, even though it has some bugs. But we're just going to follow Oak, or whoever this guy's name is. I didn't catch it last time. But we're going to be getting our first Pokemon, and I think we are choosing from the Kanto starters. And here's Paul. I wanna my Pokemon. Alright, so I think this guy's Italian, so there will be some English grammar issues, but that's okay. And we actually play rock, paper, scissors to see who gets the first Pokemon. And of course we're gonna win with paper. I usually pick rock. There are strategies to rock, paper, scissors, and it's called Avalanche, but he cheated. Okay, so it's Professor Beck. He's a cheater. Be patient, Paul. You can have one too. Okay, so I think I know what I want to pick, and it's not Charmander because I'm using that in a different walkthrough, and I'm also using Bulbasaur in a different walkthrough. So I will be taking Squirtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Alright. So, I didn't think of a nickname. Huh. That is unfortunate. I don't know. Let's think about it. Who had a Squirtle? The only one I can... Oh, Squirtle Squad? I can name him Squad, I guess. I don't know. And... is there anything else I want to say about this game? I don't know. I'm excited for it to be released in December. Demo 2 will probably be part of my, like, weekday walkthroughs instead of weekend specials because it will have a lot of content. So it'll probably be coming out after Hunters and after Dark Violet. Dark Violet's going to be ending this week, by the way. And I think we're gonna have our first trainer battle. Alright. Stop, Dave. I want a revenge. Alright, so I'm gonna try to fix these sentences in my head while I'm talking. So, let's test my Pokemon. I'll beat you. Alright, sure you will, Paul. Alright, so I don't know if Paul was named after the anime character, who I don't really like 4th gen, but I do like Paul. And if you can tell, the trainer sprite, at least my trainer sprite, is very cool. It's been redone, a lot of sprites have been redone, and this game looks pretty awesome overall. And I figured out how to make the Game Boy play in color, which is awesome. And so if Maze comes back, then I'll be able to show that off in color. And yeah, I think that, you know, my commentaries, I hope my commentaries improved from when I was playing Maze, because, you know, I've looked back at a couple of episodes that were a couple months ago, and they aren't the best, so hopefully I'm getting better. I hope to get better every recording session, so there you go. And I think we're going to be able to, one more hit and we'll take out Bulbasaur, and I guess there's some speed ties going on, and there we go. So, a lot of this is based on 2nd generation mapping and spriting and everything. And I don't know if ADC was the one who created all these patches, I guess, for the 1st generation games, but he's one of the first to implement them all, and there's a lot of fun toys that you can play with and see around Paul. There's a lot of fun toys that you can play with on 1st generation hacks. You know, I used to be opposed to creators using 1st generation hacks, making 1st generation hacks, but now I'm okay with it because there's a lot of things you can do. So, I'm just going to head over here and talk to everybody first. And I saw you on TV, alright, cool. I'm gonna buy some things in the mart, and then we're going to... oh, we actually have to get something for Professor Beak, so... yeah, it's very nice that he gives you the gift, and it's like 5 steps away from the laboratory. But I'm gonna, after we do this... Alright, after we do this, I will be just buying some items, and then I'm gonna train up a bit and get our first team member, and then we'll be all set. And yes, it's cool, I like them. Oh, I'm glad you like your new Pokemon. You have something for me? Okay, so we got him his gift. It's a Cuban cigar. I think it's too much as a gift. Alright, I'd like a Cuban cigar as a gift. Not that smoking's good for you, just that, you know, it's a treat once in a while, I guess. You know, I always choke on the cigars anyway. But, there's news for you too. Bad news, okay. Some bad guys destroyed the League mainframe, erasing all the Pokemon data. You must bring the data back. You'll use the old method, Pokedexes. Alright, take these with you. Alright, so at least this story has some plausible explanations for why you get Pokedexes and stuff like that. But here it is, and Paul is, like I said earlier, is the child of a criminal boss in the Frejo region, so it was probably his dad that, you know, destroyed the League mainframe, I guess. So we're not going to be able to battle Paul in this episode probably because he is going to be very strong. So we're going to go through here and we're going to find a new team member, and I'm going to pause and be right back when we do. Alright, hey guys, I'm back, and I just found my second team member probably, so that's cool, and it's going to be Vulpix. Very cool Pokemon that I really don't get to use much, so I think it can withstand one more tackle, and we will be able to throw a few Pokeballs at it. I got a few Pokeballs right before I entered the cave, and so let's just try it out, and hopefully we'll be able to catch it relatively quickly. And I'm trying to think of a good nickname for it. I don't know. Let's think. Fox. Alright, well, actually I'm going to name it after my cat, because it kind of looks like it. And that is Fitz. Actually, it's after my... well, it's not after my username. It's after Larry Fitzgerald, the football player for the Arizona Cardinals. He's my favorite player. There you go. By accident, I fought this guy. He only has Geodudes and Onix, so Squirtle was easily able to take it down. Whoops. And, I will go back to our hometown, and then we will battle Paul, and then we will end the episode there. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I know that we didn't explore the town, and so I'm gonna do that right now, our hometown, and here is Paul's house, and here's his father. I'm proud of my two daughters. One wants to become a gym leader, the other has created a TM, okay. And the mom, hi Dave. My daughters are two great fans of you. Wow, okay. Yeah, I think we're baseball players or something, so there you go. And so... okay, so she's a copycat, I guess? Alright. And... alright, last baseball match was great, thank you. But I think we're like 14-year-old baseball stars or something, so... there you go. So I think that's really all that we have in the hometown. And I think we're going to be able to battle Paul. I'll see what this guy has to say. And... okay, so he was blocking the way before that, and... he was blocking this way right here, and now we will be able to go over here and battle Paul. And I'm going to lead off with Squirtle and see how this goes. Hopefully we'll be able to defeat him. Here he is. Hey Dave, were you looking for my villa? Paul, I was looking for you. I spoke with my dad, Team Rocket boss, and he gave me a Pokemon and said to beat you. Alright. Well, hopefully we'll be able to defeat him. Let's see what we can do. And... alright, so he's going to start off with Spearow, which I think in yellow, Gary has Spearow, and in blue and red he has Pidgey, if I'm right. Maybe it's the other way around. Probably the other way around. I guess Tackle might do a little more. Let's see. I don't really know. There we go. I think Tackle will do a little bit more. And... for Bulbasaur, I should probably be able to take it out with, or at least do some damage to it with Fitz. So, there you go. And one more hit, and we have taken it down. I don't know, Spearow's just kind of fooling around over here. Alright, so there we go. And Bulbasaur's up next. So there we go. I mean, Fitz is going to be like 3 levels behind, so he might not be able to take it out on his own, but I don't really know what Bulbasaur can do to Fitz. I don't know, it might have Leech Seed, which could be annoying, but I can just switch out. And that actually did a lot more than I expected, so that's good. Growl's not gonna help him much, so just 2 more Embers and we will be done. I'll probably end the episode after that, and he's gonna go for Leech Seed now. And in the next episode we'll go through the cave and get to the next town. There are a lot of trainers in that cave, so it might be a long episode. And this might be a short one because I have some editing to do, but there you go. And you just lucked out. Of course we did. That's the only plausible explanation. Alright, I'll take my revenge, be sure. Anyway, we're not the only ones that want to win. Fraijo's full of trainers that want to win. See ya. Alright. See you later, Paul. Alright, in the next episode, like I said, we will go through the cave, and please, if you haven't already, leave a comment and say which event Pokemon you want to see on my team. And think about it this way, if no one has commented yet, you could have sole decision making over who I choose as my event Pokemon. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll crush you later. Bye-bye.